form and #1 in the scoring charts. Can he do it again today? Live on EA TV. Hello everyone, I must say it's always a real privilege to commentate from this venue. A warm welcome to North London. I'm Derek Ray, joined by Lee Dixon in the commentary position. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It is Tottenham Hotspur up against Newcastle United.
Well, I'm excited about this one. Great atmosphere in here. Everybody looking forward to this game, especially me and you.
Can they forge ahead? Still alive. Well, nothing untoward happened. Spurs pushing forward with options available. Couldn't quite hang on. Attending to his defensive chores. Shelby. John McGinn. Wonderful chance. There it is, the opening goal of this match, and what a start they've made.
Well, here it is again. He does so well to slip past his man, left him stranded, and he chooses to use power in the finish. Not much chance for the keeper when it's hit that hard.
The opening goal of the game then. Alexander-Arnold. It's with Dybala. And Spurs moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? And a goal! The quick one too! And they've turned this game on its head.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a decent move to evade the defender, and he had choices of what type of finish to apply. And bang, he goes for the smash. Lovely goal.
So 2-0 now. Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. Pedri. Here's Valverde. Steven Bergwijn. Dembele. High quality defending. Well, they're trying to get right into his face.
Well, Tottenham enjoying the bulk of possession here, really starting to dictate the tempo of this game now. And they're creating chances as well. I'm not sure their opponents seem to have the answer, to be honest. They can't seem to get a foothold in this game.
A really sumptuous ball. It comes to absolutely nothing. And a goal has gone in and the West Ham get punched away. He takes aim and putting his body on the line. Paulo Dybala waiting. Not a poor ball and easy for the keeper. Well, we did have to cut off Alan McInally for understandable reasons. Just to confirm, Leeds United have scored in that match, and they now hold a 1-0 lead. And that'll be offside. Pedri. It's with Davinson Sanchez. Aouar. Dembele on the ball. Not really typical of Dybala to give it away like that. Callum Wilson. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Dembele. Dybala. The cut back. Corner given. Over it comes. Sadly, too many things wrong about that effort.
Oh, everything was wrong about it. Body shape, positioning, the idea of where he was going to put the ball, it was all going wrong. It's a poor attempt, really, for him.
And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And there goes the half-time whistle. So far, so good for Spurs. Not that that comes as any great surprise, Lee.
Well, the reason...
As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. Hayden. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. Nicely cut out. And excitement guaranteed here on EA TV Live, the Champions League semi-final second leg. It's Spurs facing Inter.
Yeah, it surely has to be an epic game. Two sides doing everything.
Can he finish this? Good stop from the keeper. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. The delivery courtesy of Dybala. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. And they will make the change now. Christensen. And news of a goal at the London Stadium. Alan McInally with details.
It's a second goal for Leeds United. 58 minutes played, 2-0.
Thanks very much as always, Alan. And the attack fades out. Half an hour remaining then. Well, make sure you join us for more Premier League action coming your way. It's Newcastle United facing West Ham United.
Well, that should be a...
Opportunity! Well, a badly timed run, just a fraction offside. John McGinn. It's with Joe Linton. I must say, this looks promising. Kevin Campbell. Excellent challenge. Dembele. This might be ideal for the counter. Well read to put an end to that attack. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. And play halted, free kick given. And we're going to bring you an update now from the London Stadium where a goal has been scored. Alan McInally will tell us more.
It's a goal for West Ham United. 71 minutes played, 2-1.
Many thanks, Alan. Nabil Fekir. Dembele. Dembele! Able to get his body in the way. Poor pass. Nabil Fekir. But it can't get through. Well, unable to bend his run. Offside. There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes. And now both sides will make personnel switches. Emil Kraft. John McGinn. It's with Isaac Hayden. Camper. Well, nothing productive, really. Valverde. And breaking at pace with menace. Fekir. Well, it's a poor tackle. And the ruling is offside here. Kevin Campbell. Emil Kraft. Campbell. Campbell! A failure in front of goal, and that, Lee, might be their fate sealed.
Well, the clock's ticking. Chances are going begging.
We've been waiting to find out. Now we know a minimum of 3 added minutes here. Opportunity it is. Will he? There's the goal. Surely now, that is that.
Well, goalkeepers call the post and the crossbar their friends. Not on this occasion. Clips the inside and goes in the back.
And the referee says that will do it for this contest. It is a Spurs success story, Lee.
Well, Derek, a superb result again here.
It's with Dybala. And Spurs moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? We could be 90 minutes away from seeing the champions crowned right here. 3 points will do the job. Stay tuned as we have all the action live. Hello, our action comes to you from the English Midlands, from the King Power Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, joined here on the commentary box by Lee Dixon. And today could be a significant one for the travelling fans who are hoping their team will secure the league title. It's Leicester City up against Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, what a chance these players have got to put their name up in lights, to make history. League championships don't come round very often. Don't slip up now.
Well, here's how Leicester City will line up. Kasper Schmeichel stands between the posts. Fred starts alongside Wilfred Ndidi in the centre of midfield. And the tactical configuration has 2 players in attack from the very outset. And news of a goal at Anfield. Here's Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Liverpool. It's been scored by...
And based on that challenge, you wouldn't be at all surprised if the referee reaches for his pocket. Has he got away with one there? Yellow card only. Was there a case for that to be red?
Maybe an orange. Let's give him an orange.
Let's fly here! And the keeper grabbing hold of that free kick. It wasn't a great experience for Spurs when they lost in their last game against Leeds United. How do you see this one going, Lee?
Well, Derek, it's never nice at any time of the season to go into the drop zone. Still a fair few games left yet, but they'll be keen to get out of it as soon as they can. Been playing half...
Chance to put them in front. Oh, just the start they were hoping for. As it stands, they will be champions.
Well, they've been so quick out the blocks. Just look at the celebrations. The fans are going absolutely nuts. Obviously, it's a tap-in, Derek, but it's the patience in the box I like. A predator's instinct, just waiting for the ball to come to him.
So back in business, and it's Spurs in front here. Well, we did have to cut Alan McInally short there. Just to confirm, Liverpool have scored in that match, and they now hold a 1-0 lead. Filip Benkovic. Patient build-up at the moment, unable to keep the ball. Applying vigorous pressure. And a pretty straightforward stop for the goalkeeper there.
Yeah, weak shot, straight at him, no problem for the goalie.
And a goal has gone in the Liverpool match. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Brentford. 22 minutes played.
He's in here. And a goal! And surely that's one hand on the title.
Oh, how important could that be? Just look at the fans. They're going absolutely crazy. Well, this is worth another look, Derek. Lovely movement and guile to easily evade the defender. And when he gets through to the keeper, he just smashes it past him and gives him no chance to think. A lovely finish.
Well, a second goal for them here. Well, can they exploit the space out wide? Dembele! His third goal of the match, and you cannot argue with that.
Well, he's tearing this defence apart. They can't cope with him. Well, Derek, he can relax now. He's got the hat-trick. Fully deserved. Well done indeed.
Back underway here, and it's been all Spurs so far. You sense there could be extra punishment dished out. Zakaria. Oh, they have it again. And that pass could be troublesome. Now the task is to remain focused. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, here's the replay, and what a ball that is to put him through. And he had choices of what type of finish to apply. And bang, he goes for the smash. Lovely goal.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. Justin. Now Ndidi. Salif Sané. He takes aim. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. And now the delivery. And punched away. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. Interception to snuff out the danger. Dennis Praet. It's with Dybala. Pedri. What can they do from here? And it might be. Nice and easy for the keeper. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Zakaria. On the ball, Sané. Alfredo Morelos. Half-time then. Right now, they are in position to be crowned champions, but Lee, 45 minutes still to play. It could yet turn around.
Yeah, you can sense the anticipation, the nerves amongst their fans.
So back in business here and still reflecting on a dazzling first-half performance by Tottenham. Reguilon. And it's Ruben Dias. Aouar. And a goal has gone in the Liverpool match. Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Liverpool. It's been scored by Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. He got onto the end of a free kick from the right to glance his header in. 48 minutes played, 2-1.
Alan McInally keeping us right up to date. Well, there is nothing quite like the FA Cup final, and you'll be able to see it live right here on EA TV. It's Tottenham Hotspur facing Arsenal.
Well, there's few better days on the football calendar than the FA Cup final at Wembley. What a final it promises to be as well. Can't wait for that one, Derek.
And it's a quality pass. Well, the chance looked to be on, but found himself offside.
Offside.
Substitution time it is here.
Offside.
Fred. Alfredo Morelos. Dennis Praet. And snuffing out the danger. And I can tell you a goal has been scored at Anfield. Alan McInally with the details.
It's a third goal for Liverpool. It's been scored by Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. The attack broke down. The ball came out to him, and on the run, he hit a ferocious shot into the top corner. Stunning strike. 60 minutes played, 3-1.
Thanks, Alan. And he's broken free. Oh, a fine block. Dennis Praet. Well, now, I think the fans know they're going to be celebrating a title. What an achievement, Lee.
Well, they have been the best team in the league, no mistake about that. They played with such a sense of freedom throughout this season. It's been a joy to watch. Not long now till they get their hands on that trophy.
Ter Stegen was always going to make that save. Steven Bergwijn. On the ball, Reguilon. On and on he goes. And that is how to block. Time for a change then. Corner kick played in. Federico Valverde. Can he convert? Good defending to prevent the chance. Alfredo Morelos. Good looking ball, there could be a chance now. This attack looks highly promising. Goalkeeper in charge of the situation. Corner kick forthcoming. Over it comes. Dennis Praet. He takes aim. Not a hard save for Ter Stegen to make. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Can they keep it going? Can they get in behind them? Pressing high, and they have the ball again. Space and time for the cross. Able to get his body in the way. Can they convert? Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, we can see here it's a good finish, but really it's all about the concerted pressure beforehand. Really disciplined, working as a team to force a mistake and regain possession high up the pitch. Then they take full advantage.
Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Dennis Praet. Unable to keep the ball. And the referee blows his whistle. It's full time here, and Spurs have prevailed. Lee, your assessment?
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? Particularly impressive up front. Their forwards really hit form today. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Well, memories for players in these situations, Lee.
Well, it's always nice to win any trophy, cup competitions, but when you win your own domestic league, that, to me, is the pinnacle of being a player.
Yeah, the table does not lie. And so, the league champions.
Yeah, brilliant. They deserve it. They really have been the best team this season. And that's where you end up, top of the pile.
And not by accident either. All part of the master plan. And the trophy is theirs. A wonderful scene here at Wembley. An ocean of fans descending upon the stadium for what promises to be an absolutely riveting FA Cup final. It's Arsenal. They face Tottenham Hotspur, and the action comes your way next on EA TV. At long last, the wait is over. A warm welcome to Wembley. This is Derek Ray, joined in the commentary box by Lee Dixon, and we're approaching kick-off time in what promises to be a spectacular FA Cup final. It's Arsenal up against Tottenham Hotspur.
Hi, Derek. Well, I'm biased because I'm English through and through. What a special place for a cup final this is. I absolutely love this place, and those players are in for a real treat. What a chance to put your name up in lights. Really looking forward to this, I really am.
The delivery from Dembele. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. Well, we know how troublesome he can be on the pitch, but what should we expect from him today, Lee?
Well, he comes into this game with history, a hatful in his last game. We all know that, but also the defenders know that. How will they cope?
And with the goalkeeper. Dembele. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Valverde. It's with Bergwijn. Options in the centre. Thomas. Fabian. Possession lost. Dybala. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, showing excellent vision. He might profit from here, you know. Ball is loose. Cutting the ball back. Terrific block there.
Well, how is this game still level? Really, really good goalkeeping.
Good technique displayed. He's trying to create something. And a goal! The first of the contest.
Well, it's always best to get your nose in front in the final. Really puts the pressure on the opposition. Well, here's a second look, Derek, and it's not easy watching from a defender's point of view. They simply didn't deal with the danger, and they paid the price.
1-0 then. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? And he's taken it away. A really intense pressure applied. Crucial block from David Luiz. Determined defending. Oh, and a perfect ball now. How about this? He's in position. Could be. And putting his body on the line. Pedri. It's with Dybala. Might be able to set up the chance. This could level it. Oh, can you believe this? Just when it looked as though the door was locked, it's been reopened.
Well, they're back in it, and you can hear the relief with their fans. Game on. Well, here it is again. It looks a simple goal. He gets in a position not that far out from goal, but he has to hit the target. He does that, and it's in the back of the net.
Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece. Fabian. Malen with it. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. And a throw-in it's going to be. Dybala. Can they forge ahead? And with that, they take the lead.
Well, just look at the celebrations, Derek. The fans are starting to believe it's theirs. Well, here's the replay, and it's a lovely ball into the box. And the timing to get this spot on, yes, it needs a bit of luck, but boy, does it need skill as well. It's a brilliant goal.
Well, having fallen behind, the onus is on Arsenal to come up with an articulate response. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. Well, they keep passing away. Read it magnificently and intercepted. The first half here comes to an end. So into the second half, Spurs hold the advantage, but it's a long way from being done and dusted. Dybala. It's a weighted pass. His chances on.
Bo in the chat.
And thumped away. Matteo Guendouzi. Now with Pepe. Well, it is an occasion never to be missed, and you'll see it live with us right here on EAT. Chance maybe. That is how to apply the pressure. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. It has to be. Serious miscue in terms of the strike. Easy for the keeper.
No, he won't have an easier shot to save today. That was really awful finishing from the attacker.
Dybala. Pedri. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. And now can he keep calm? Oh, he's missed the chance to extend their advantage.
Oh, a golden opportunity to really put the game to bed.
Kolasinac. Daniel Malen. And 30 minutes left for play in this match. Fekir. Now Dybala. David Luiz coming out on top. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Can they keep it going? A really top-notch piece of defending. Throw into Arsenal coming up. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Mazraoui. And Fabian. Gabriel. Arsenal have given it away. Well, that looked to be quite dangerous, but just a fraction off. Thomas. Running with the ball confidently. That's not a bad ball. And the danger cleared. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Dybala. Well, Spurs now in potentially a dangerous position. Arsenal have given it away. Aouar. Steven Bergwijn. It's with Dybala. Sends it back. It's a perfect challenge. 10 minutes left for play in this match. Fekir. This could be it. In it goes. And surely that's the end of the story. They cannot throw us away from here.
Well, as we can see, if a striker is free in the box then the great ones just stand still. They know chances will come in that position, and he wasn't disappointed.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1.
Number 10, Nabil Fekir.
Daniel Malen. Well, given that we're in the second half, and it has got a bit ugly from the scoreline point of view, what positives can you find, Lee?
Well, earplugs all round for those Arsenal players as they enter that dressing room. The coach is going to go ballistic. Lack of...
And he's broken free. Clean through he was then, but he's fluffed his lines, Lee.
Well, he just put his head down, Derek, and hit it. He's got to do better than that.
Guendouzi. As far as stoppage time is concerned, 3 minutes here. And promising stuff from Arsenal. Fabian. Firing it in. And held with ease by Ter Stegen. Steven Bergwijn. And the final whistle. The cup issue is settled. A story of one side celebrating and the other distraught. And Lee, memories are being made.
Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't matter how much money you've got in the bank. Players will always look back at moments like these. These moments when you pick trophies up, you win medals. Absolutely brilliant for this group of players.
Yeah, you can see what it means to this tight-knit team. Real solidarity.
Well, it's these moments, Derek, when you get your hands on the silverware and that little medal that goes round your neck might seem small now, but you look back at that, show your grandkids. Absolutely superb memories these players will have of this game.
Yes, a special moment in the career of any footballer. And now for the trophy lift itself. The cup winners.
Yeah, it's been a long, old road to get to this point. They're going to celebrate now and certainly celebrate long into the night, I think.
There's always the element of chance in a cup competition. But my goodness, they've taken the rough with the smooth. And now... The wait is over. There are few bigger days on the football calendar than Champions League final day. Fans are beginning to pour into the stadium and the tension is palpable. It's Liverpool, they face Tottenham Hotspur, and the action comes your way next on EA TV. And now the night everyone in the football world has been longing for. Millions will be watching around the world. It is, of course, the biggest final in club football, the UEFA Champions League final. Welcome to the commentary box. Derek Ray here, joined by Lee Dixon. It is Liverpool up against Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, I'm so excited for everybody, the fans, everybody connected to both clubs. But it's the players I'm so excited for. I've never actually played in a Champions League final, but played in other finals. I know what they're feeling. We can see the nerves already starting to jangle. How do you cope with those nerves, Derek? How do you settle yourself down before what's going to become probably the biggest game of your career?
Oh, terrific pass. A Spurs goal. They have liftoff on this colossal occasion.
Well, at 0-0, it was equally poised. Now look at it. Look at the change in the demeanour of the players. Well, Derek, there's not much room for error in this one, but it's a perfect execution just to lift it over the keeper. Great goal.
A chance to revisit the goal. 1-0 then. It is to be a throw-in. Well, that's a completely wasted throw-in. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. Well, it's fair to say he's been across all the back pages and the focus of social media as well, leading into this game, playing against his old club. And I wonder what's going through his mind, Lee.
Well, Derek, whilst the occasion for him is a nice one, and there'll be lots of smiley faces surrounding you when you meet old friends, etc., I can tell you, those smiley faces, every single one of them will want you to have a nightmare and fall flat on your face when the game starts.
And the keeper got there. So the corner played into the box. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. Versalco. Here's Ndombele. Salah. And after the cross, a tremendous block. Well, he just let his opponent glide by. Can he finish here? Well, they might be trailing, but hope in the form of a corner. Playing it short. That deep delivery. And the keeper deals with the danger. Teammates in the middle. Well, the header didn't exactly go to plan.
Well, I'm not sure what he did there when he caught it on the top of his head, but whatever he did, it was a poor attempt.
Diogo Jota. Really good interception.
Well, Tottenham is struggling.
He's in here. Gives it a go. And a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy, maybe.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a lovely quick counter-attack that sets up the chance. And then through on goal. Do you go for placement or do you go for power? Well, he certainly wasn't messing around, was he? Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. It's a really lovely finish.
It's going their way, 2-0. And a throw-in it's going to be. Federico Valverde. And in with a real chance. Will he? And a goal! What a magnificent display! It's such a one-sided contest here.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. And once he gets himself settled with the keeper to beat, he hammers it into the back of the net. Smashing goal.
Well, they restart the game, and Spurs really cantering to victory now. It's beginning to get out of hand. Well, to be blunt, a mess of a performance up to this point. How can they improve, Lee?
Liverpool have to change things up. It's simply not working.
Keeper getting the touch. And the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty given. The referee might well have been tempted to book him for that. Resisted the temptation. And the penalty is converted. A goal it is. And now he can exhale.
Well, here it is again, and you have to say it's taken with such conviction. Slotted right in the bottom corner. Easy as you like. Job done.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Davinson Sanchez. It's with Bergwijn. Top-class defending. Intense pressure. And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. He continues his run. They've won back possession. Oh, what an opportunity. A real opening now. And a goal here. There it is. They've done it.
Tor für Tottenham. Die Nummer 39. Ousmane Dembélé.
And that is that for the first half in this Champions League final. And my goodness, Lee, did we think it would be so lopsided?
Well, I didn't, and there's one team very happy in that dressing room and the other one very, very down. But you've got to now play for pride. Come on. You've got families in the stand watching this. You've got to pull your socks up and try and make this second half a little bit more competitive.
"45 minutes separating these two sides from glory. The second half of the Champions League final begins. Pedri. It's with Bergwijn. Pedri. It's with Davinson Sanchez. Alexander-Arnold. It's with Dybala. And slipped through beautifully. Could play it in. It wasn't an especially high-quality header, was it?
Well, that was like one of mine, or more to the point, like one of yours, Derek.
You're spot on with that assessment, Lee. Here it is now, a substitution.
Die Nummer 27. Tanguy Ndombele. Neu dabei, die Nummer 6. Thiago Alcantara.
Versalco. It's with Fabinho. Thiago. And a tidy ball. Aubameyang. Crossing opportunity. Well, no pressure on the keeper. Poor cross. Henderson. Half an hour remaining then. Fabinho. It's a good Liverpool move in the making. Fabinho. Well, they'll be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. Wonderful piece of tackling, Virgil van Dijk. And Thiago. It's still there for him. Really good challenge. Promising looking ball. And he could cash in. Can he convert? Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, let's look at this again. Magical football on the break. Surprise is the key. And because he's on his own, he collects himself and he finishes it perfectly past the keeper.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is.
Tottenham Hotspur. Die Nummer 23. Steven Bergwijn. Karten für die kommenden
Over the touchline for a throw-in.
auf der Geschäftsstelle und an allen bekannten Verkaufsstellen. Vielen Dank.
Dembele. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in.
Nicht mehr im Spiel.
So making the substitution now.
Virgil van Dijk. Neu in der Partie. Die Nummer 22.
Alexander-Arnold
Stefan de Vrij.
and Valverde. Excellent vision from Dybala. Still a chance. Oh, and he puts away the second chance. Goalkeeper error.
Here we can take a look at it again. I'm sure the coaching staff will too. Just not good enough, you have to say that. He spilled it right into the danger zone, and at this level, you're always going to be punished.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Andrew Robertson. Henderson. Here is Thiago. It is a decent-looking attack here. Just 10 minutes to go. Showing a real will to win the ball. Can they hit on the break? And he's made headway. Teammate available. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. And the flag raised. Offside it is. Takumi Minamino. Another perfect position to read it. Thiago. Henderson. And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes. Thiago. This is Salah. I'll tell you what, it's official now. Tottenham Hotspur have been... Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. The tension palpable. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. My name's Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary on this game is the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And we're about to bring you this World Cup group stage encounter. It's Belgium, and they take on China.
Well, I'm excited about this one. Great atmosphere in here. Everybody looking forward to this game, especially me and you.
And given away. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. I must say, Lee, respect and admiration grows for Kevin De Bruyne with each passing year. So many attributes. What are you looking for from the... Can they forge ahead? No! Chance missed!
Well, it's a big opportunity squandered there. They'll be disappointed with that.
Not a fantastic piece of defending, was it? Couldn't keep the ball. Fernandinho. Well, he failed to deliver that time. And the ball's gone. It'll be a throw. They had to clear it. Hazard. Here's De Bruyne. Terrific block there. Well, he's won the ball. A really sumptuous ball. Chance to run at them. Dangerous ball. And the keeper deals with the danger. Torgan Hazard. Origi. Here's De Bruyne. And possession given away. Difficult to stop him. And a chance to whip it in here. Can they nudge in front? Well, if only he had timed his run slightly better. Offside. Axel Witsel. Now Origi. Oh, good use of the ball. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Smuggled away. Well, the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Targets available. Cross comes in. It could be up for grabs. Well, body in the way.
Well, Derek, there's nothing between these two teams in terms of possession. Can someone take control of this game? Take a few more risks? Hopefully we'll see a goal soon.
Really getting stuck in. They've given it away. How about the cross? Crossed accurately towards the far post. Foul there. Free kick awarded. Lique. Couldn't keep it. De Bruyne. Opportunity it is. And Kevin De Bruyne with the goal. And what a boost that will be for his side.
Well, they say there's no better time to score just before half-time. The team talk of both sides are going to be changing now. It's a good finish, Derek, and they deserve the lead.
The opening goal of the game then. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Jeremy Doku. De Bruyne now. And they are on the move again. Oh, it's in! A two-goal cushion now. And the lead fully merited.
Well, I just love to look at perfect technique, and you won't get any better than this. It's just a dream strike. Brilliant, brilliant effort.
So 2-0 now. Doku. Now Origi. And fed forwards. And crossing towards the far post. He succeeds in clearing it. It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. End product or not. Could pull one back here. And he does! He's thrown his team a lifeline. The belief is back.
Well, let's look at this again. Magical football on the break. Surprise is the key. And it's a sweet strike. Absolutely lovely, controlled, stylish finish.
Well, as they kick off again, the current state of affairs. Fine sequence of passes. Axel Witsel. Here's Tielemans. Origi. A bit sloppy in possession. And 30 minutes left for play in this match. And continues his run. Chance to finish. Well, he knows it. The shot needed to be just a bit. Lower. Li Shuipeng. It's with Elkeson. And giving it away. He continues his run. Lukaku waiting. So 20 minutes to go. Chi. He's in with a chance. Oh, it looked as though he might be through. Not so. Jason Denayer. And now Kevin De Bruyne. Torgan Hazard. Oh, good vision. Will it be Lukaku? Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. And now the delivery. Excellent defending. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Well, since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here. And that will be the keeper's ball. And the attack fades out. Tielemans. And he's broken free. Oh, that was a terrific stop in a 1-versus-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic.
Over it comes. And he clears the danger. Trossard. And it's with Denayer. De Bruyne. Has eyes for goal. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Into the goalkeeper's grateful grasp at the second time of asking, but first time around, it was a good deal more complicated.
You know, it's a fabulous save initially. He gets the ball in the end with great relief.
Teammates in the middle. A decisive clearance it was. And that's it for tonight. Full time and an encouraging start for them. 3 points from their initial fixture lead.
Well, it's everything you want from the start of match.
Can they forge ahead? No, chance missed. Hello everyone and welcome. What we can't complain about today is the weather. Absolutely perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray. With me in the commentary position is the Arsenal legend Lee Dixon. And we're about to bring you this World Cup group stage encounter. It's Colombia and they take on Belgium.
Cheers, Derek. Yes, excited about this one. Interesting matchup for me. We should get a good game here, hopefully.
Throw-ins given. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Will it be? High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, it's all about timing. You've got to wait for the ball to come down, and he's very, very unlucky.
Tielemans. And fed forwards. Surely. Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say. Tielemans. Can he give them the lead? And the keeper more than equal to it. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. Put in by De Bruyne. Straight forward for the keeper. And the ball with De Bruyne, and he's making progress. Tremendous block. Cleared away. Options in the middle. However, a well thought out piece of defending. Mertens. And played in. Well, he couldn't quite keep the header down.
Well, it was the pace on the cross. Sometimes with that much power on the cross, just cushion it, otherwise it goes over.
Shielding the ball superbly. Carrascal. Wilmar Barrios. Hazard. And making his move inside. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Wilmar Barrios. It's with Davinson Sanchez. And that's going to be the goalkeeper's ball. Campuzano. He's going forward well here. Really good challenge. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Jeremy Doku. A decisive clearance it was. Well, he did his job defensively.
Nothing in it, Derek, is there? Just testing each other out. Tactically, it's fascinating. Who will buckle first?
What can they do from here? And he's broken free. Oh, that was a terrific stop in a 1-versus-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic.
And now the delivery. Vertonghen. Axel Witsel. Hazard. He was certainly in. The chance was there, but credit has to go to the defender, Lee.
Well, part of a defender's job is to put players off doing their job, and that's exactly what they do there. It's a decent effort in the end, but under pressure.
Campuzano. Axel Witsel. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Origi showing a real will to win the ball. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Really tense battle so far, and now the second half is underway. De Bruyne. Here's Tielemans. Mertens. De Bruyne. Now Origi. The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. Well, not great defending. De Bruyne with a chance. Well, there is the opening goal. The pressure finally telling, and they get their due reward.
Well, here we'll see it again. Some lovely quality passing, fluid as you like, and then through on goal. Do you go for placement or do you go for power? Well, he certainly wasn't messing around, was he? Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. It's a really lovely finish.
The opening goal of the game then. He's lost the ball, Juan Cuadrado. Jason Denayer. Doku. And now Kevin De Bruyne. And intercepted it. And they've won possession again. Uribe. Great pressure to win the ball back. Lovely ball over the top. Well, good defending, clattered out of there. Dendoncker. Origi. And he read it superbly. He's very adept at protecting the ball. Oh, great vision. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. Well, no stopping him. Delivered into the area here. Well, sadly, from his point of view, wayward, to say the least.
Well, it's a shocker. I wasn't very good at heading, Derek, but I could have done better than that.
He's lost the ball, Juan Cuadrado. Wilmar Barrios. Carrascal. Regained possession. And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes. And he saw the situation developing. Under pressure here. It is to be a throw-in. And the substitution will occur now. Torgan Azar. Vertonghen with it. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping following that long shot lead.
Yeah, concentration when the ball's in the air for that long. Just get behind it, get your hands up.
Suarez. And unable to keep the ball. Manoeuvring here, Raja Nainggolan. Electing to cross into the centre. Making sure nothing untoward happened. A glorious chance. Really important tackle. Well, being pressed here. Uribe. Suarez on the attack in the closing phase. 1 minute remaining. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. Nainggolan. And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined.
Well, I can tell you, Derek, when I got into this position, it was panic stations. Hit it as hard as you can. But that's a lovely, lovely controlled finish. In step, in the goal.
And the referee says that is all for today. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Hello everyone, the weather forecasters promised us a very pleasant day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. My name is Derek Ray. With me in the commentary box is Arsenal legend Lee Dixon. And on the menu for you, this World Cup group stage game. It's Belgium versus Austria.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. Looking forward to today. Should be in for a good game. Let's hope we see a quick start from both teams. Set the tempo for the rest of the match.
Origi. Tielemans. And showing fine vision. It comes to absolutely nothing. Well, that's a splendid piece of challenging. And snuffing out the danger. Are there many better players in Europe at the moment than Kevin De Bruyne? Lee Dixon, what sort of display do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, a brilliant one. There's nothing...
Can they forge ahead? No! Chance missed!
Well, it's a big opportunity squandered there. They'll be disappointed with that.
Konrad Laimer. Baumgartner. They've regained possession. So after that, a goal kick it'll be. Torgan Hazard. De Bruyne now. Origi. Well, not giving him any breathing room. Effective looking pass. Lazaro. And he might be through here. Routine, really. Axel Witsel. And he takes it away. Lazaro. Well, the cross was acceptable, but no one there to thump it home. De Bruyne. And space here on the flank. Can he put it away? And the opportunity for the opening goal goes begging.
Well, the stalemate should have been broken there. It's a real terrible miss.
Baumgartner. Konrad Leimer. Now it's Kainz. Beautifully weighted ball. Arnautovic. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire. The opening goal of the game then. Oh, nice ball. Lazaro. Excellent ball towards the front post. A decisive clearance it was. So following the deflection, a corner kick coming up here. And now the delivery. The end product just wasn't there. Something to worry about here. Amazing reflexes from Thibaut Courtois.
Oh, it's fantastic. Every team needs a brilliant goalkeeper, and this lad falls into that category.
Well, he did his job defensively. Over the byline, hence a goal kick. Well, you tend to think Kevin De Bruyne dominates most games, but he hasn't been dominant in this case, Lee.
Well, he needs something to change. His impact on the game has been negligible. His team down, need him to spark into life quickly.
Torgan Hazard. Well, he's beaten his man comprehensively and delivered into the box. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Really good high press. Torgan Hazard. Hazard. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. De Bruyne, able to get his body in the way. Leiner. Well, one man who was influential in the first 45 was certainly Marko Arnautovic. Lee, what did you make of what he put into the match?
Well, Derek, you're right. He has played.
He's in with a chance. No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited.
Well, here's the replay, and as we can see, the defence can't cope with the through ball, and he had choices of what type of finish to apply. And bang, he goes for the smash. Lovely goal.
Even Steven, one apiece in this match. Schlager. Really good interception. And a strong tackle. Arnautovic. And unable to keep possession. Well, this could pose problems for the defenders. De Bruyne. And now he must score. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is perfectly timed. It causes havoc. And then a 2v1. Both of them teasing the goalkeeper. That really is a lovely worked goal.
Well, 2-1 it is here. Axel Witsel. On the ball, Torgan Hazard. De Bruyne. And he read it superbly. So 20 minutes to go. David Alaba. In behind for him to chase. And he clears it out of harm's way. Poor pass under no real pressure. Tielemans. Jeremy Doku. Well, the attack looks promising. Through ball from De Bruyne. And a goal! That's his brace! They just can't keep him quiet!
Well, here it is again. It's a lovely ball behind, perfectly timed, and he takes full advantage of the time he's given. It's an accomplished finish too.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Schlager. Baumgartner. Well, that'll be a free kick. Both managers deciding this is the time to change things around. Both teams going to the bench. Such a waste of a free kick when you miss as wildly as that.
Well, there's groans from the fans as well. They didn't appreciate that long-range shot for sure.
Konrad Laimer. Oh, terrific pass. And he might be in here. And danger still. You never really know, Lee, if it's going to come off when you hit it on the volley in that fashion.
Yeah, 0-0. When he struck that, you think, wow, and then all of a sudden you realise where it's gone.
Florian Kainz. Laimer on the ball. Arnautovic. They couldn't maintain possession. Now can they counter clinically? And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Trauner. That's it. The referee brings the action to an end. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray. With me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and England defender Lee Dixon. And really looking forward to bringing you this World Cup round of 16 match. It's Belgium and they take on Sweden.
Yes, Derek, starting to get to the nitty-gritty now. Only 16 teams remaining. Who can hold the nerve and book their place in the quarter-finals? We're just 90 minutes away. We're about to find out.
Hazard. What can they produce on the flank? Played into the centre. Tremendous block. It comes to absolutely nothing. Hazard. And still dangerous. Well, no damage done. Claesson. Olsen. Kevin De Bruyne, one of the complete midfield players in the modern game. Lee, what do you expect we'll see from him in this match?
Well, he plays the game as if the ball's his own. He lends it to other players. He's the glue between the team.
And he might be through here. He's got to score! And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here's the replay. It's a really lovely through ball. And then the brute force and guile in equal amounts sets up the chance to score. And he doesn't disappoint, does he?
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Hazard. De Bruyne. Danger averted. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Origi. Oh, he's really opened them up here. Hazard. In it goes! 2 goals in rapid-fire fashion and looking very comfortable here.
Well, here's the replay. It's a very neat piece of deception to get past the defender. And once he gets himself settled with the keeper to beat, he hammers it into the back of the net. Smashing goal.
So 2-0 now. We're getting the ball forward. Is this the moment? Oh, a tremendous block. Kevin De Bruyne with the corner. It had an invitation attached, but he couldn't avail himself of the opportunity.
Well, just look at him. He thinks it's in, just wide.
Claesson. Carlson. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Hazard. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Breaking at pace. They might be able to get in now. And this would reduce the deficit. Oh, my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique. Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Tielemans. And now Kevin De Bruyne. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Real chance. It could be up for grabs.
Well, I have to say, the goalkeepers do earn their corn, don't they? Super save, wasn't it, to keep the advantage?
Well, lovely work to get past his man. Cleared away comprehensively. And we will have just one additional minute. Carlson. And there it is, the half-time whistle. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Trossard. Foul there, free kick awarded. And there the attack ends for now. And there to intervene. Not much time to make up his mind. This might be ideal for the counter. Will they profit from this situation? De Bruyne. It's a good-looking ball in behind. He might profit from here, you know. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, let's see the replay and look at the pace at which the counter-attack happens. And then through on goal, do you go for placement or do you go for power? Well, he certainly wasn't messing around, was he? Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. It's a really lovely finish.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. Can he put it in? A goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here. Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Lindelöf. An important interception. Tielemans. Trossard. And that puts them in position. With a textbook interception. And they do like to press whenever they can. Olsen. Running room in the wide position. And whipped into the box. Oh, good save. The referee has given a corner. And firing it into the area. And won by Nainggolan. And taken away. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. Olsen. And a chance for him on the flank. Crossing possibilities. It's fair to say that is a moment he would love to have back, Lee.
Well, I would have gone for power, but he went to place it in the corner. Not very good at all.
Tielemans. De Bruyne now. Lukaku. Nicely timed tackle. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Good idea, that particular move, but not to be. Nainggolan. Now in possession, Trossard. De Bruyne. And that is going to be a free kick. Well, that could be his final rebuke, I think, and the referee's making that absolutely clear.
Well, I like that, Derek. Good refereeing. Nice and strong. Told the player exactly what he was thinking.
Jeremy Doku. Now in possession, Trossard. De Bruyne. Alderweireld. Here's Tielemans. De Bruyne. Possession changing hands. Dejan Kulusevski. Can they hit on the break? A fine reading of the situation. And if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. There's the final whistle. The home fans are jubilant. They are going through.
Well, Derek, what confidence that will give.